Okay, when you see a loose ball here, you got to see, like, Isaiah Stewart's got to start sprinting back now, just like this Hornets player's doing. Like, if you just stand around and wait to see who gets this ball, well, what is Killian Hayes doing? If the Pistons are switching this handoff here, then why is Killian Hayes all the way? And this is just ridiculous. Committing to this switch too early. Look at Isaiah Stewart. When Zion Williamson comes off this handoff, you switch. Like, look at this. Like, you've already switched. Well, Zion Williamson hasn't gone anywhere. So now Marvin Bagley's not going to be ready to guard him. You cannot be out of position guarding Zion Williamson. So right now he's posting you up. Well, he's turning now. So get your hands off of... Look at this. You're still got your hands on Zion. You're backpedaling. It's over. Good night. Next possession. Too much gambling. Here comes a gamble right there, okay? And now, so you're already beat, so you're just going to make it worse by gambling again. All right, I mean, Jalen Duren's out of position here. So Saddiq Bey is going to have to stay in the gaps right here. If his feet are set and he's in a defensive stance, if Najee Marshall comes this way, he can stunt and recover, and there'll be no threes given up. But, I mean, like, look at, like, this is a problem. Okay, if you're Alec Burks right here, let's take a look. It's a turnover. It happens. But stop. There's a loose ball. Why are you not sprinting back right now? Dyson Daniels is. Well, why can't you? Look at Alec Burks. I mean, must sprint back to a spot and get your feet set. You can't be backpedaling the whole time like Corey Joseph is. You have no chance of guarding the ball. Can never guard like this. If you're Alec Burks, your man has got to be in front of you. You've got to, first of all, be seeing your man in the ball, which you're not doing. But look what happens here. So this Pelicans player screens two Pistons players now. If you're Corey Joseph, you got to keep your feet set. Why is Corey Joseph... Look at this. You're leaning. Why did you just lean this way? Well, now your man's about to fly off of a handoff. That forces an incredibly late switch, and there's no one to box out Valanciunas. It's absurd. If you're Jalen Duren, you got to stay up and guard the ball. Why on earth would you... You think Saddiq Bey is going to be able to guard Najee Marshall? I mean, that is offensive to Najee Marshall. The fact you don't defend this down screen is everything. Bogdanovich has got to get attached to his man with his arms out so Alvarado can't curl. You force him out so Corey Joseph can get over. Like, you give Corey Joseph no time to get over that down screen. Stop. So now look, now Valanciunas is going to hand this ball off and not even have to screen Corey Joseph. He can just start rolling. And that screws up your drop coverage. Now Bogdanovich has to come in backside help and Najee Marshall's wide open. What is Marvin Bagley doing? Your man is setting a ball screen, so that would mean your drop coverage needs to be over here. So where is Marvin Bagley going? See, here's the problem with backpedaling. Look at Jaden Ivey right here. So your feet are not set. Look at Jaden Ivey. So this pass is about to get made. This player's about to come flying off of a screen this way. And Jaden Ivey's feet aren't set. He's going this way. See, look at Jaden Ivey going that way. Screen, you can't guard now. If you're Jaden Ivey, you can't just stare at the ball here. I mean, I don't know. You're not helping. So why, you're just not, like... If you're Isaiah Stewart and you're playing on Zion Williamson's side, you can't backpedal. In fact, you need to get up. This player's going to have to come all the way over here. If his feet are set, he's in a defensive stance. He'll be able to help and recover without giving up any threes. But Isaiah Stewart isn't really forcing Zion Williamson anywhere, and he's backpedaling, and now it is just turn out the lights. Look at Isaiah Stewart. He's already done. He's already done. When Zion Williamson catches his ball, if your feet are not set and you're not in a defensive stance, you are not going to be able to guard Zion Williamson. Look at this. You're going uphill, okay? So Zion Williamson's going downhill. That's the end of that. Cannot front the post if you don't have backside help. So Isaiah Stewart's got to get over here because his pass can't get made. If a skip pass is thrown, then Jaden Ivey would rotate here, this player here, here, and up. But, I mean, like, once this pass is made, it's over. Like, you're in lots and lots of trouble. Okay, if you're Killian Hayes right here and you're going under this fake dribble handoff, you cannot make contact with Isaiah Stewart here. Look at this. You just screened Isaiah Stewart from guarding Zion Williamson. So now he's going to backpedal his way into a screen that Marvin Bagley isn't ready to switch. That brings a double team, and now we're just scrambling. If you're Jaden Ivey and you want to come down here to dig in the post, then you cannot gamble on this pass out. You got to sprint immediately as this pass gets out. Like, look at this. Jaden Ivey, look at that gamble. You're not getting out now. There has got to be some communication here. The Pistons double down on Valanciunas here. Well, if Killian Hayes is coming out here, then Jalen Duren has to stay. Like, look at this. We have everybody leaves. Everybody leaves. So now there's no... If you're Isaiah Stewart right here, I mean, you cannot relax or make one wrong step against Zion. Stop. So you got to keep your feet set right now away from the ball guarding Zion. See, Isaiah Stewart's just not doing that. Look at his feet moving inward. Boom, you're done. Zion's going to catch and go. And not be hugging your man like this if you're Isaiah Stewart. He is going to take advantage of you hugging him. Look at that. He just created space. So now what can he do with that space? He can slip this screen, and you're not going to be able to do anything. To switch this ball screen, you have to get underneath the screener. See, look what happens when you switch over the top. So now that brings a backside defender in, and there's no one to guard Najee Marshall. Okay, so CJ McCollum beats Jalen Duren off the dribble. Now, Saddiq Bey is going to step over here and double. Alec Burks has got to stay on Larry Nance. I mean, I don't know what Diallo's doing because he's going to be the one that has to rotate to the corner. Then Killian Hayes would have to come up here, and then Duren would go here. But, I mean, like, Alec Burks can't leave like this. That's why Diallo being in the middle of nowhere is a problem. Corey Joseph's already peeking towards the screen. You're switching the screen. Stop. You just already switched. CJ McCollum hasn't gone anywhere. So now Hamidou Diallo is not going to be ready to guard, and we're in trouble now at the end of the quarter here, aren't we? I mean, this is a bad gamble by Hamidou Diallo. Like, get up and just play defense and battle for position. Like, you gamble here... Okay, you don't get it. You fall. So where are we now? I mean, the shot goes up. This player's first instinct needs to be where's my man? Where's Larry Nance? Okay, I need to go box him out. Like, that's just not Hamidou Diallo's instinct. Hamidou Diallo off this turnover. You must sprint back. You cannot worry about the ball on the other side of the floor. You just got to get back, and you're just not. Okay, if you're Isaiah Stewart, I mean, this is a problem. You need to get your feet set. You're in drop coverage. Doesn't matter where you drop to, but you got to be able to stunt at the ball and recover. Like, when you're just backpedaling like this, you're not going to be able to recover to Valanciunas now. Okay, if you're Isaiah Stewart here, as soon as Valanciunas turns to post you up, you have got to initiate contact. So right now, look at this. He just turned. You need to get up right now and start battling for position. You cannot give Valanciunas any position on this floor that he doesn't have to earn. And I mean, Isaiah Stewart just is not. So now he's already on the block, and it's just too late now to do anything else. Guarding the ball, your only focus can be the ball. Look at Saddiq Bey, especially when it's Zion Williamson. Look at Saddiq Bey here. Look at him looking for a screen right there. See him trying to feel out a screen? Well, that screen never came, and now you're smoked. Stay connected to your man. You have to stay attached. Look at this. You're already unattached trying to guard a screen. Well, this screen doesn't happen. This player slips it, and again, you're nowhere to be found, or any Piston is. Okay, I mean, where's Isaiah Stewart going here? Stop. Like, there's no, like, what? You're not helping here. So you need to stay home then and box out. Like, Isaiah Stewart is just standing in the middle of nowhere. And by the way, Jalen Duren isn't boxing out either, so we have problems.